Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this swirl cornrow braid. Starting off, I'm sectioning the hair into my swirl pattern. And yes, I know it looks like a puzzle, but babe, trust the process. Now here's the fun part. My client's hair is a natural hair, so I'm only going to be using my thumbnail and my local cotton pin for this hair. Then you're going to make sure you start small. Then I'm going to be gradually feeding in the braids with hair extension. And we used only one lush pack of extension for this hair. For these cornrows, your hands are consistently turning. It's almost like drawing with your fingers. Keep your grip firm and make sure it's gentle. If your swirl looks too tight, loosen your grip a little bit so that the braids can flow naturally. It can look natural. Make sure you're not holding it too tight. I'm going to be cutting it. I'll cut it with the local cutting comb, and then I'm going to feed it in with my index finger, and then I'm just going to continue this process. Notice how I'm keeping my tension even. That's the difference between a braid that would last 2 weeks and the one that would last for 5 weeks. You have to keep the tension even. Make sure you're not holding too tight, and make sure your grip and still keeping your grip firm. Here's my tension trick. So imagine you're holding a baby bird firm enough so it doesn't fly away, and also gentle enough so you don't crush it. That's how you handle your braid also. And you just keep doing that, braiding gently. So my favorite edge control that I like to use when I'm braiding is X block, but I could not find that, so I just got this other one which was working fine, and I'm using it. I'm going to be using it to smoothen away flyaways. You can also use a little mousse to set the braids. Just don't go overboard or it will look too glossy. Okay, so while I'm braiding, let me tell you about one time I had the most unforgettable client ever. Trust me, by the end of this story, you'll be choosing your braider with extra care. When she walked in, the first thing I noticed was her really gorgeous hair. I was already imagining the masterpiece I would create. She smiled very, very sweetly, but you know that smile that felt like, trouble. The first red flag was, before I even touched her hair, she wanted her hair to be done in like an hour. Now you all know that so cornrows are not a speed run, but I just smiled and said, let's see what we can do. So halfway through the hair, she was pulling out a pack of crunchy snack from her bag, and she started leaning into the chair like she was in a movie. Every time she tilted her hair, I reminded her to sit straight, but then she thought she was in a yoga class and she kept feeling so relaxed and shaking her head. Then she got a phone call, loud. She was telling her friend, this braider is moving so slow, right there in the chair, like I wasn't an inch away from my ear. My hand froze for a minute, but then I decided, okay, I'm not going to react. When I finished the style, she was looking so flawless. She looked in the mirror and blinked twice, and then she was like, it's nice. In my mind, I was like, nice? Ma'am, this is a work of art. But she would not want to admit it because of all the attitudes she had been putting on all through the hair section. But here's the funny part. 2 days later, she sent me a picture. She was at the date 2 days later. That's just how some clients are. 2 days, and she was so in a hurry to get out of the chair that day. Her hair was looking exactly how I left it, and she said, everybody keeps complimenting me. The thing about me is that I believe even the worst clients from hair always deserve the best treatment. So no matter what a client does, I'm always going to deliver on my own job, my part. I'm always going to give you what you deserve. Here's my secret to making the swirl pop. I slightly curve the braids at the end so the patterns flow naturally into the next one. As you're going to be seeing, I'm going to be curving the patterns. It's a tiny detail, but it makes a huge difference in how clean and professional the hairstyle comes out looking. Okay, so I braided this part. Once I was done braiding this side of the hair, I went ahead and did this other side, almost the same thing, before moving to the middle part of the hair, which we're going to start now. Okay, so after I'm done with my braids, I'm going to seal it in with my hair mousse. Apply generously, so I'm going to apply it all over my hair. What this helps your hair to do sometimes is, if the edge control you use leaves white cast, this one is going to remove it and even your hair out, leaving absolutely no white cast on your hair. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to be spraying my hair mousse, my hair shine spray. Make sure you don't apply too much of this, because too much of this can also affect your hair. If you've learned something new from this video, hit the like button. It tells YouTube this video is worth sharing, and if you want more braid style like this, make sure you subscribe, because I'm coming with more awesome tutorials. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Go out there and slay those braids, and remember, your hair is your crown, so wear it with royalty. Bye.